Hi, Conn.
Well, hey, J.K., it's so great talking to you. Congratulations on the well-deserved Academy Award. What has life been like?
Well, it's been a whirlwind really since Whiplash came out, and the movie's been getting a lot of attention, and I've been getting a lot of attention individually, and doors have been opening, and there's all kinds of new opportunities.
Well, I'm certainly excited to get the DVD. I know it's being released today, but J.K., your character in the movie says there are no two words more harmful than good job. Do you agree with that?
Well, I think that whole philosophy that my character talks about in the one scene at the jazz club in the movie is something that I identify with as a dad and just as a citizen of the planet. You know, I think the argument can be made that there's a certain amount of over-coddling and over-praising for modest accomplishments that I, as a parent, you know, have certainly been guilty of, and or I don't want to say guilty of, but that I've been prone to, and I think generationally, it's a place that we've come to that I think is worth examining.
Well, I certainly agree with you, but you have one of the best smiles and demeanors in Hollywood, but yet you play these hardened, no-nonsense characters. What is it about your past, or what is it that allows you to play these characters so well?
It's easy to play well what's written well. That's always been my experience, and I've learned that over the years. And Whiplash is, to me, maybe the supreme example of that. And Miles Teller, the other actors, will tell you the same thing. This was so clear and concise on the page, and so mature and thoughtful and just brilliant that we really felt like our job was almost done for us.
Well, thank goodness you were cast to play this character. Your Academy Award tells you an amazing job that you did. But when you got up on the Academy Award stage after winning, the first person you acknowledged was your wife. When did you know that she was going to be the one in your life?
Well, when we first met, there was definitely a sort of love at first sight thing going on. That's almost 24 years ago. We met during a theater production, a revival of Peter Pan on tour and on Broadway, and there were definitely some sparks flying then. But it was after I got to know her and really know her heart that I realized she was indeed the one.
Well, it certainly was a beautiful moment, and the way you acknowledged your wife touched all our hearts. But also in your acceptance speech, you challenged all of us to pick up the phone and call our parents, tell them we love them, and listen to them. What was it about your parents that instilled such great attributes? What do you credit them with?
Well, I think the predominant thing that they taught that we all, my brother and sister and I, all came away with was just respect and kindness for everybody on the planet, and they were great examples of that throughout their lives, and we try to stay true to that.
Well, clearly they raised one great man. I'm so privileged to be able to talk to you. When one wants to get the best out of themselves, even in your new DVD release of Whiplash, you know, it's all about getting your best. Well, what do you think is important to making that happen?
Well, I'd say work on the fundamentals of whatever it is you're doing, whether it's music or acting or any academic thing that you're working on. You know, get a good, firm sort of base in the fundamentals, and that'll give you, when inspiration strikes, that'll give you the background that you need to do your best.
Well, we're certainly glad you get rewarded for doing such a great job as an actor, as a man. Thank you, J.K., so much for your inspiration in joining us today.
Thanks very much.